So we continue on number 2. It says, which of the following illustrates the solution for this expression or this set? So we have 4 minus 3x is greater than or equal to negative 5. So the first thing you have to know is whenever you have greater than or equal to, okay, on the number line, this is what we call the number line, by the way. On the number line, the round thing is going to be shaded, okay, because it has the equal to part. But if there is no equal to, so that it is just greater than or just less than, then it's going to be just round. Okay, so let's go ahead and solve this. We have 4 minus 3x is greater than or equal to negative 5. That's what we have. Let's solve this. So grouping like terms, we have negative 3x is greater than or equal to negative 5 minus 4. And this is going to give us negative 3x is greater than or equal to negative 9. Now because this is negative and we are going to be dividing through by a negative coefficient of the x, means this sign will change, right? We have negative 3x over negative 3 is less than or equal to, so this greater than or equal to has now become less than or equal to negative 9 divided by the negative 3. This takes away of this, and then we have x is less than or equal to, then negative 3 going to 9 3 times, so x is less than or equal to 3. So on our number line, so let's say we have 0 here, 1, 2, 3. So if you are drawing this, then you have to do it with a ruler, okay? That's in the subjective or the theory. So it's going to be centered on the number 3. And as I showed you, because there is an equal to part, we are going to shade this and ask yourself, is it less than or equal to? If it's less than, it always points to the left. If it is greater than, to the right. So because it's less than, go to the left, and that's how it should be. So let's come here. Which of this, the options is equal to what we have here? So 1, 2, 3. Yes, so it's the first one. So that's the answer, okay? So you can see that this one is almost the same, but it isn't shaded, right? And then this one too is moving in the opposite direction, which will make it greater than, which is wrong. So the answer is number 2 is A. So then number 3, okay, that's the next question. It says, illustrate the set. We have 3x plus 2 is greater than or equal to 5x minus 6 on the number line. So let's solve this expression. Grouping like terms, we have 3x and 5x crosses here, we have negative 5x. It's greater than or equal to, we have negative 6. This one crosses, we have minus 2. So now you realize I use negative and minus interchangeably. It's just to suit you, okay? So we have 3x minus 5x, that will be negative 2x, right? Greater than or equal to, this will give us negative 8. This is the same as saying 3 minus 5, that will be negative 2, then you add x. Now you realize we're going to divide through by negative 2, so to do that, it means this symbol will change from greater than or equal to 2 less than or equal to. So that we have negative 2x over negative 2 less than or equal to negative 8 over negative 2. This takes off this, so you have x is less than or equal to 4, right? Positive 4. So that's the same thing we are going to do. Draw a number line, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you can number the negative part. Because it is less than or equal to, means we are going to shade this, and it is centered on the 4 and it's less than, so it moves in the left direction. So let's look at that. So we have it also for A as well. Number 7. So which of the following number lines represents the solution? So you have this question. So you have 2x plus 1 is greater than 2. So that's what we are solving. So you have 2x simply greater than 2 minus 1, right? So you have 2x is greater than, this will give you 2 minus 1 is 1. Divide through by 2 by 2. Now here you realize because this is not any negative, it's not going to flip the sign or change this sign from greater than to less than. It's going to remain as it is. So you have x is greater than half. So on the number line we will be drawing, we have something like this. You have 0, 1, 2, and so on. You realize half is between 0 and 1, right? So if it was your own, you can write half like this, but probably on the objective sheet, they are not going to include half here. So you have to figure out that half is between 0 and 1. If it was 3 and a half, then you have to realize it's between what, 3 and 4. So you have to do that conversion yourself. So it is x is greater than half. X is greater than 1 over 2. So that's going to be somewhere here. Then because it's not greater than or equal to, means we are not going to shade it. And x is greater than, so it's going to move to the right. So that should be the answer. x is greater than half. So we have it's between 0 and 1 here and going to the right. So that's our solution. The next one is number 12. It says, which of the following illustrates the solution set of this? So let's write the question. We have 6x minus 8 less than x plus 2. So let's group like terms for this. We have 6x minus x is less than 2 plus 8. So that's 6x minus x is 5x less than 2 plus 8 is 10. So divide. So this one no need to change sign because the coefficient of x, which is 5, is positive. So I'm just going to go ahead and divide through by 5 over 5. So you have x is less than 10 over 5, that's 2. So now I'm going to draw a number line. You have 0, 1, 2. So for the 2, and this doesn't have any equal to component, so just 2. So we don't shade this circle, and then it's less than, so it goes to the left, right? So it goes this way, and that should be our solution. So number 12 we have on the 2 and going to the left, so it's D. Okay, so this brings us to the end of this video. We'll continue in the next one.